Hi everyone, I'm Becky from the YouTube channel Talk Becky Talk. This is my first video for Beauty Recommended. I am so excited to be a part of this because every Friday me and some of my friends are going to be answering some of Britain's biggest beauty questions. So make sure you let us know what you want us to answer, and of course subscribe to the channel because then every Friday you're going to be able to watch those videos. So lots of you have been asking how to get volume in your hair. So you probably noticed I'm in my dressing gown and I decided to put a look together for you to get lots of volume in your hair. I'm going to an event and I've got to go to work, so this is going to be a look that you can do really quickly, volume in your hair and to make sure there's no grease. So the only things that I'm going to do in the morning before I go to work is wash my hair. So I've used my Pantene Pro V Breakage Defense shampoo and conditioner. If you've used Pantene before, you'll know the smell is so nice. It leaves my hair so soft afterwards, which I love. The thing that I like about this range is this is actually protecting my hair from the environment. So it's kind of getting rid of any excess copper that you've got from the water and just kind of making sure that your hair is really healthy and protected. The second thing that I'm going to do, because I really want to make sure that my skin is smooth, is use my Venus Pro Skin Sensitive Razor. This literally becomes a girl's best friend if, like me, you always shave in a hurry. Two reasons. The first reason, it has 5 blades, so if you're in a rush, you're not going to cut yourself, which I always do. The second thing as well is it has 2 little moisture strips on, so when you shave afterwards, your leg, oh, it feels so soft. So I love it. So I will see you guys when I get back from work. Then when I get home from work, the makeup can start. I'm going to use my Becca primer just to make sure my skin is nice and matte and my makeup stays on all night. And then I've chosen my Armani Luminous Silk Foundation for the evening. I rave about this all the time because it's a medium to heavy coverage, which I like for the evening. It's a medium kind of matte finish and it stays on for so long. Then I'm going to use my Bobbi Brown concealer just to get rid of any kind of dark spots under my eyes and any spots. This is a really thick concealer. The coverage is so good and I know it's going to last the evening. I'm going to set this then with my MAC Studio Fix powder. This is great if you just want to get rid of any shine and it doesn't add too much colour but just gives you a nice finish. Then I'm going to contour with my Daniel Sandler. This is actually a new contouring powder I've got. I love this bronzer because it's so matte and you can highlight as well using the powder. It's so pretty and gives you some really nice definition, especially if you want to try a little bit of contouring like I am. Next up, I'm going to use my MAC Gingerly Blusher. This is so pretty for the evening time. It's got a little bit of bronze in it, which I like. It just helps to give me that definition if I'm going to a special event in the evening. I want it to be a little bit more glam. Next up, I'm going to use my Benefit Gimme Brow. This is great because I'm so lazy with my eyebrows. I've talked about this quite a lot because you can use the tip just to fill in any kind of holes or spaces you've got in your eyebrows, and then you use the comb to brush it out and really give you that colour. For my eyeshadow then, I'm using my Urban Decay Beauty with an Edge eye palette and I'm going to line my lid with Midnight 15. The pigmentation on this eyeshadow set is incredible. I love this colour as well because it's got a little bit of sparkle. Then I'm going to do a really kind of natural smoky look with a Midnight Rodeo just kind of blended in the corners. And finally, I'm going to line it with MIA just to give me that little bit of definition on the top. Next, I'm using my Max Factor Masterpiece Transform Mascara. I have fallen in love with this. It's freaking amazing. First of all, it's brown and I actually don't have many brown mascaras and I'm loving kind of using this colour to give me a slightly more natural smoky eye look. The bit that I love about this though really is the wand. It is incredible. The curve on it, the kind of teeth on it, you can build this up so much. Your lashes look so defined. It just looks so bold and the drop down on it is absolutely nothing, so it means it's going to stay and not go all over my face through the night when I'm dancing away. And then finally I'm going to use my Chanel lip gloss just to give me those peachy pink kind of lips. Okay, now on to hair time. So I've obviously washed it in the morning, but I'm going to freshen it up with my Aussie Miracle Dry Shampoo. This is Awesome Volume. This is great because if you want volume in your hair and to make sure that any grease from the day is kind of got rid of, this is so good. It smells so nice, and the best part, it does not leave any white marks, which really annoys me usually about dry shampoo. Next, I'm going to use my Wella Silvercrin Style and Heat Protect Spray. This is so important if you're about to style your hair with any curlers or straighteners. I spray it on. It's actually going to help hold my styling and give it a bit of volume as well. It just feels so smooth when I put this heat protection spray on. I love it. I'm using my Jose Ebba hair curling wand. I'm just going to hold the curls on that heat for 15 seconds and then I'm going to spray it afterwards in my Alternate Caviar hairspray just to make sure that is all kept in place. And then finally, I'm going to use my Sebastian Kardashian. These are my liquid drops just to get rid of any kind of stray hairs, make sure that my hair isn't frizzy, and to make sure I'm so happy with the volume in this. Using these products, guys, honestly, my hair feels so good. Okay, now it's nail time. I'm using my Orly nail polish. This is so cute. It actually dries matte, so after I finish this, I am actually going to put a gloss over the top of this just to give it that kind of sparkly, shiny look. My perfume tonight is going to be Benefit. This is such a subtle florally fragrance, which I love. Of course, there had to be some sparkle in here. My bag and my cuff, which I got whilst I was over in America. My dress I actually bought last year from Bieber. I fell in love with the pleats on it. And the creme de la creme of the outfit, my sparkly shoes. I love these. They're actually by a wedding shoe designer called Benjamin Adams. I really hope you've enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more videos, and you can tweet us too. Use the hashtag BeautyQs and we will try and answer as many questions as possible. Bye, guys!